didn't plug your book.
I'll do it.
Gazer will do it. Right. For the man you've all been waiting to hear from, Gazer Terriani. Come on, let's raise the vibrations, everybody. We're all a bit sleepy, aren't we? It's not like a full-on process, is it? It really is a stand in the park.
It's the most chilled stand in the park I've ever seen in my life. I'll tell you at the end of it as well. If you remind, can you please remind? I'm just going to show just how chilled we are. They're all sat here in the sunshine, and as usually, I'm in the shade. But that's the way it should be. There shouldn't be anybody above anybody else. We should all be, because we're all in the same boat together. Alright, so enjoy the sunshine, enjoy the summer, because this is normal. This is what we should be doing every summer, not fighting for our freedoms in the position that we're in now. So what I will do, I will start, because the video went off before, because apparently there's no memory on my phone. There's always an excuse that they're not going to carry on with the live feed. So there's no memory. So what I've done, I've deleted a lot of things on there, and hopefully we're going to get this through to the end. And we'll post it onto Let Cornwall Live and Stand in the Park Cornwall as well. Okay, a bit later on. So the book is Medical Fascism, How Coronavirus Policy Took Our Freedoms Away and How to Get Them Back. And it's by Rob Ryder. I'll just read down the back bit. Medical Fascism by Rob Ryder. And it is information is changing on a daily basis. So I'm not even sure what the world will be like, or when the new truth will be unveiled. See, the new truth. Or what the latest version or events will be by the time it is finished. So this is my best effort with the information I have at the present time to show you what is happening and why. There is too much information, so I've tried to put it together in individual pieces to show that it makes a bigger interconnected picture. It is then up to the individual to research and to put more pieces of the puzzle in and see what they end up with the picture, what the picture tells them. Whether they come to the same conclusion as me is up to you. As you will see, perceiving the world and the information is a very individual thing. But I know the best place to start is from a blank page. These are the very things lockdown has taken away from the people in the name of health. No coincidence, in my opinion. To find the truth is like looking for a needle in a haystack, and the only way to do it is from the first discard the hay. First discard the hay. Well, that's a good point, isn't it? So first of all, you got your needle, discard the hay, then you'll find the needle. Untruth. And what is left over will be the needle, the truth. And that's all we're after, really, is the truth. Okay? Fascinating read. I shall be reading that a bit later on. You can find that on... Where's Rob?
At the moment, Amazon, but I have got a cheaper version of Dr. Patrick Quanten's website.
Yeah, Dr.
It was a friend. It's been approved by a doctor, believe it or not.
The book's been approved by a doctor.
Yeah, and we're trying to avoid Amazon, but we'll put links into that later.
So for now, because we need information straight away, don't we? Okay. Is have a look at it on Amazon, so you can get it straight away and have a good read of it. Or you can get it from Dr.
Patrick Quanten. We'll put links
Dr. Patrick Quanten. We'll pop it on the link afterwards. All right. We've still got a live feed. We're doing okay. All right. Thanks, Rob. And he really did have to just do that within 10 minutes, and you forgot to plug your book. But that just shows that's what it is. You see, it's we've got to adapt, and sometimes when you're trying to take things down, and it's not about promoting yourself. Most of the people that I know aren't doing this because of they're promoting themselves or they're trying to line the pocket. Right? Most of the people who are doing this are doing it because we have to do it. We have no choice. We've been painted into a corner. But we are British, we're resilient, we're also very imaginative. Alright? And we ask the right questions. Everybody needs to question everything. Especially when you're being faced by lies, by Boris Johnson and this government. Because the corruption is at the very heart of this government. Now, just mentioning Boris, has anybody heard the latest that he's actually been tested or he's been pinged as being in contact with Sajid Javid? Have you heard about that? But he's ignoring it. He's changed it, has it? Well, that's what Boris does, doesn't he? Boris Johnson, can anybody tell me what his gift is? Anybody at all? No, he's a liar. That's it, isn't it? It's division, it's lying. You've got to say to yourself, what has put Boris in position where he is now? He has no skills whatsoever. He's not a leader. I mean, that's absolutely clear. He's not a doctor. He's not a scientist. So what is his gift? His gift is polarization. Having one group go against another. And what he does is, that's the polarization. He's a populist. People like him. They think he's a working man the way he talks. He rolls his sleeves up. He looks like an ape. Somebody would like to have a drink with it. Sorry?
I'd like to know who cuts his hair.
Well, that's part of it. You see, he's a blonde mop on it. And people see, if he knows bothered about himself, he doesn't look like your normal coiffed politician. Like no-lip Cameron. Or personality bypass Theresa May. And that's what you're looking at, because the thing is, it's polarization. It's getting one group going against the other. And that's the position that we're in now. But he's also, if you look at it, he's also our best gift to bring down a government of traitors. Because the thing is, most of the country now can see him exactly for what he is. He's a liar. He changes the rules. He doesn't live by his own rules. He doesn't live by the rules of Matt Hancock or Chris Whitty or anybody else. So right now, we're in the best position we could ever be of getting our country back, getting true democracy back in this country. Just 1 second, guys. All right. Right, so just getting our country back. I'm just thinking he might just knock that over, that's all. So Boris Johnson ignored the ping-demic, because that's what this is about. Ping-demic. It's the lies, the deceit. It's making people live in fear, making them think there's actually a virus going around. When nobody in this country, I asked a lady yesterday when we were over in Trudeau. I got it eventually. In Trudeau yesterday. Truro, I should even say. Truro. God, I'm so bad. In Truro yesterday, when she said she was a scientist, and I said, can you tell me, in this country, have you seen one person in this country fall over mid-step and die? Nobody. Not one single person in this country. And that was the thing that got the whole country in fear, and that's been ramped up from that time. And at no point has Boris Johnson and his government, with the best intelligence service in the world, gone over and checked if that's correct. If this virus is correct. Where it came from. Did it come from a bat? Nobody. So you've got to ask yourself the question, why not? Because they are part of it. China's part of it. The elite are part of it. They run the whole world. That's why now we're all facing the same lockdowns, the same restrictions, the same lies. The whole world. Everywhere. Exactly the same. Because that's what they want. Now some countries are stepping up to the plate. Some countries are playing ball. Some of the leaders in some of the African countries have actually been bumped off for daring to speak up. Yeah, 3 of them. So there is something behind what we're saying, and now people are going, things now aren't coming together. And now because we've been released from our houses, people are now talking to each other. People are now looking to Boris Johnson, and the papers are now turning against Boris Johnson as well. You can do, it's a public space, mate. Well, they can also hear Boris Johnson as well, mate, can't they? And Boris Johnson is a liar. That's fine. About time. Go and get the police, mate. Go on. Which is your house? Big expensive one at the top there. Yeah, have you had your vaccine? Had your vaccine? Why are you not wearing your mask in the park? Because in the park, we were told that this is where coronavirus is coming from. So why hasn't he got a mask on? The what? Exactly. That's what we get. But did you notice something else as well? They say something, just like yesterday when that woman spoke to him and did the bird. They say something, then walk away. Now he has the opportunity to ask him a question. He could have answered the question, but he didn't. He's going to go to the police. When the police come here, I'll ask him the same question. See? That's how it works. Because we are lawful citizens in this country. We've got freedom of speech. This is a public space. This is a public park. This is a public bandstand, and in many of the parks in this country, they were blocked off because of coronavirus, the lie. But I've faced the police. I have faced Chris Whitty. I have faced the liars. And each time, they run. Because they want to keep the lies going. And I will face them. I will face them in court. But they won't face me in court. They run. So that's the position that we're in now. So Boris Johnson is ignoring it. Sajid Javid has been pinged and he's in self-isolation. So one's doing it, the other one's not doing it. So what's the latest thing from Boris now? Can you tell me what's he doing? He's changed his mind again. So what is Boris Johnson doing now? Oh, he's isolating! So we don't have to listen to him anymore, will we not? He said he's isolating. But by the way, when he actually did speak up for the first time in 10 months, what did he give us? The balancing up. What was it called? The levelling up. And there was nothing in it. Nothing with substance whatsoever. Again, that's another 1 million people in this country that are waking up. There are enough people in this country. Now we're coming back to Sajid Javid. There is a self-isolating. Now the what I didn't do yesterday was complete what I was saying yesterday. Now what Sajid Javid was the man that allowed fracking at Preston New Road. He's now the health secretary. And I beat him once. Our small community beat him once. And we'll beat him again. Because it's still the same lies. It's still the same lies that were globally about fracking and the fact that it's the best thing for jobs and it's not going to affect the water and it wasn't going to cause earthquakes. Guess what? It did cause earthquakes. It did contaminate the water. That was clear. We have proof. Because in 2019 we had earthquakes that we said it would cause. So now Sajid Javid is now going to sell another lie. And guess what? We're going to beat him again. And again. And again. The more lies they put up, the more truth we'll get out there. The more people we'll speak to. The more people that want to blinker us and shut us up and threaten us with the police. I want the police here. That'd be great. Because I'm a lawful citizen. But the more they lie, the more the truth will come out. And the more people will come onto the streets. So tomorrow, folks, on the 19th, tomorrow, we'll be down at Westminster to take it to Westminster, to take it to the place where the liars lives, where Boris Johnson and the empty Westminster that they emptied, where they lie and cheat, where they have closed the country down. He's in the shade there, isn't he now? Good on you, boy. Oh, look at that. Look, do you see how he threw the ball out then? He got me attention, hasn't he? For those people who can't see, we've got a little dog down here who just wants the ball put in. Hey?
It's a go.
It's a go?
Yeah.
Oh, is it a girl? I can't tell with dogs. Come on, give me a clue. You all look the same to me. A dog's a dog. So anyhow, so Sajid Javid, I'm coming for you. We got rid of Matt Hancock, and believe me, the pressure got rid of Matt Hancock, nothing else. So then we've got what's going to happen tomorrow. Okay? I'm only interested in actions. Actions to bring down this government, to expose the lie, to get our country back, to protect our children. That's all I'm interested in. We've got all the information. We know what to do. We know who the enemy are. We now just got actions. So tomorrow at Downing Street, I've got to put one thing to bed. Now we've got somebody down that's been putting a post up. I want to leave you with this because we've got another talk to some young people at the gallery at 3 o'clock. And I don't know what time we're on now. What time are we on? 2:20. Oh, we're doing. Oh, God! So I've got a good. In Cornwall time, I've got a good 2 hours.
Really?
Jamaican time as well. So tomorrow is important that we do it lawful, because after 10 years of fighting fracking, the biggest thing, the biggest strength we had is we did it lawfully and we did it peacefully, right? Meaning the police had no reason, even though we did get arrested, right? The police had no reason to arrest us or imprison us, okay? Because we did everything lawful to get to the point where we actually, what did I say yesterday? Right, guys, doing a great job. Right, it's an empty bin. Now, what I'm going to say to you now is, what I experienced of what the opposition will do to you. They will try anything to pick at you, to make sure that they get a reaction out of you. Alright? And they'll pick on the weakest people to get a reaction out of you. So what happened when we was down at Preston New Road, I had people attacking me online, down at the side of the road, attacking people with disabilities, people with mental problems. and the control opposition were using those people as well. Right? They'll do anything to antagonise you. So what they want to do is get you violent. Because when they get you violent, they arrest you and not the person that's targeting you. Now I took headbutts and I took all sorts of things. I got attacked, I've been called a paedophile, a wild pig, all sorts of things. Every single thing you could think of to get a reaction. And my strength is, number one, being an innocent man. They have to prove it. But also, the fact is, I knew I could take these people. Physically, I knew I could take them. And they knew it when they looked me in the eye and they're antagonising me and trying to get me fired up with the lies, trying to attack somebody else knowing that I would defend them. But I took it, and at the end of it, what did we get out of it? We beat fracking. And believe me, that was against a Tory government. That was against a government that had Boris in it, David Cameron, Theresa May, the ones that have been absolutely decimating the NHS, decimating our education system, decimating every single thing, every law, every freedom, every single year. And right now, I want you to please, tomorrow, take this as some of my experience. And that is, when you turn up at London, our numbers alone will give strength to what Mark Sexton says, the ex-police officer. Right? I'm saying to you, I will defend them. I will be at the stage and defend them. Because if we get violent, we are playing the system's game. If we storm Parliament, we are playing the system's game. Boris Johnson has emptied Parliament. He's discredited Downing Street. He's lied to the Queen. He's done the job for us. All we need to do now is come together in our hundreds of thousands and make sure the police do their job and arrest the criminals in Westminster and Downing Street and protect the victims. Because there are 60 million victims in this country that have been affected by the lies, that have been imprisoned by the lies. It has cost the lives of British people, the sanity of children, our elderly, our NHS, our nurses, our doctors, the good ones, not the ones that are now protecting the government, that are now not speaking up. So please, tomorrow, we go to London in our thousands and we make sure that we give the power to every single word of Mark Sexton and do it lawfully, because we are a lawful nation. You are lawful people. I am a lawful person. That's why they won't face me in court, because the evidence is overriding. It's real-time evidence every single day. Yesterday was Boris Johnson. Today, Boris Johnson changing the rules again. This is lie after lie after lie, and it's undeniable. We now get them arrested. We now force the police to do that, to arrest the people, the traitors like Cressida Dick, that's defending this government, like Neil Bassell, Chris Whitty. Chris Whitty that has more power. Don't anybody seen the photograph? Chris Whitty banging a table with Matt Hancock and Boris Johnson looking like a little boy. Because that's how much power he's got. Big Pharma runs this planet. They run the planet because they've got all the leaders. What they haven't got is 60 million people, British people in here that are now ready to fight with their feet, to get down to London and let's get this job done. That's what it's about now. Thank you for coming down today, everybody. See you in London tomorrow. Bring your speakers. Bring your Bluetooth. We want to reach every single person down there. Don't worry, I'll wait till you get up here. No need to run, no need to run.